Welcome to the podcast about List 2024 Election Special. The following transmission is a compilation of 3 parallel universes where these scenarios really happened. For the transmission where Kamala Harris wins, skip to 1 minute and 30 seconds in. For the transmission where Trump wins, skip to 33 minutes in. For the transmission where the results ended in a tie, skip to 1 hour, 1 minute and 30 seconds in. Again, these are transmissions from real universes. These things really happened. We do not deal with hypotheticals, but if you think you have good hypotheticals, such as, what would you do if you had $1 right now? What would you do if you woke up and it was dark outside and it was 8 p.m.? Or something like, would you rather be 2 inches shorter or 2 inches taller and not notice? Please share them with us at our HYPO-LINE calling 92937694999. Again, leave your hypotheticals at 92937694999. Okay, I love you. Bye.
You don't seem that excited, Mr. Cameron.
Well, I was just thinking we should maybe do one clap first to sync it, because I think a lot of claps at once is probably bad. Yeah, like that.
There we go.
Okay.
There's our one
That
clap.
was kind of my thing. That's
Our
the only
one
reason.
clap because
I am excited.
we are excited.
Because Kamala Harris is the 46th president of the United States. Give it up for Mrs. Kamala Harris. She's gone from being
And listen, if I was in the White House, this would not be the only clap I would be giving out.
Yeah, I'd
What
be
do you mean by that?
We'd be giving back shots.
I'd be
to the
giving
president
the.
of the
Well, I
United
would be
States.
giving her the clap.
You would
You
be
have the
fucking
clap?
the president.
I have the clap.
If they let you in the White House for 1 second,
Where'd you
would
get
be
it?
fucking
Don't
the
touch
president.
me if you have it. I don't
It
want
doesn't.
What?
You don't get the clap for through
He
hands,
thinks,
man.
you know
just
what?
'cause the
I just
name.
did that because I knew that he would be scared, because he thinks that touching is sex, and that's what I just proved.
It's sex.
Touching is the beginnings of sex.
It's the beginnings of sex. I don't want the clap if that's the beginning.
Why don't you want the clap?
The
I
clap
don't
is
like
not that.
it.
We
Everybody
just
has
gave the clap to everybody on the camera.
Everybody gets the clap. They say. I've
I
learned from
don't
House.
like it. I don't like the clap.
Why
for
not?
real. It's
Have
disgusting.
you ever had an STD?
No.
Why?
Because I'm
Because
safe.
now they call
you're a
them
fucking
STIs.
virgin.
Because I'm safe.
You ever had an STI though?
No.
Because you're a stupid virgin.
No.
You've never boned in your life.
I've boned.
You've never gotten any.
I've gotten some.
You've never gotten any,
I've gotten
bro.
it upside down.
No, you have not gotten it.
You
Amazon
got it upside
position.
down.
Mm-hmm.
You got it. You took it.
I took it upside down.
Okay.
You
Sideways.
received it upside down.
You
And
took it upside
I took
down.
it upside down. The
You were
jackhammer.
upside down. You got jackhammered.
I got jackhammered.
That's an amazing.
Yeah, I
sex
took
position.
it. Took it into the other room and threw it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll take it from you, bro.
took it
Yeah, I'll
out.
take it from behind.
Put it in the-
Yeah, sure, I'll take it from behind. Yeah, let me take
And
it away
I'll
and
grab
get
it
rid
and
of
put
it.
it somewhere else because you're trying to have sex
Yeah,
with
my
me.
mouth.
Yeah,
I'll grab it.
Yeah.
It's somewhere.
that's right. Somewhere no one can ever.
Yeah,
No
so
one
these
will
are
ever
some of the
see.
important issues that are affecting the Kamala
Yeah.
Harris presidency already.
Already, you know, she's walking around there and she's thinking, "Where am I going to have sex with my husband?
Yeah,
maybe the
Doug.
bed, Doug."
Yeah.
Doug.
And you know that Doug is digging.
Mm-hmm.
Doug is
Dig
Dig
Doug.
digging.
Dig
Yeah.
Doug, yeah.
Digging
That's why they
like a
call him
real
Dig
Doug.
Doug.
Uh-huh.
I saw what's
Because
her-
he be puffing that dragon
I
up.
told him. I don't know if I told you. Imhoff was spotted in the neighborhood
Yeah.
by me.
Yeah.
Whoa.
She chills with all
news
the
got
people in
around
Ridgewood.
that you
News.
saw.
She chills with people. in
They
Ridgewood.
chill with all. I think it's they.
I don't know.
Is it?
I don't know. Kamala's the president. You're
What
gonna wanna
about
watch
that
this type
person
of
would
thing.
tell you that they're they?
Exactly.
How could you possibly know?
You
It
thinking
might be a
you-
she they
You're thinking you
Yeah.
have a Zadar?
situation. I don't think I have a good Zadar.
No, I don't think you do either.
I don't think I have. I mean, I can clock a gay person easy.
I can clock a gay person.
Easy. That shit's easy. They
Yeah, like this-
person. Jesus.
That's how you do it.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you're a
what you
violent
said.
homophobe.
Easy.
Violent homophobe.
You are. You literally said I clock gay guys
I don't clock
in the
And
mouth.
you said it was easy for
You
you.
said it's easy to
Like, you
clock
don't even
gay
feel
guys. They don't
guilty.
even put up
No,
a
no.
fight
This is where I draw the
because
line.
they're so gay.
This is where
you
I draw the line.
The
Because
party
Kamala is Harris is
Kamala is Harris
of presidency. Kamala is Harris of presidency.
If Kamala is the president, which she is, obviously, because you're listening to this right now, then things are really changing around here. My grandpa will probably pass away in the next 4 years.
Yeah.
I think he's just been holding on because of Trump. He was like frozen in time, I would say.
Yeah,
from
2016.
2016. That hope, he didn't age a day.
I have a lot of phlegms. That could be an effect.
I woke up with a sty, which makes me think that something bad will happen with this election cycle. I don't know what it is. Yeah, but I think that's a bad omen.
That is a bad omen.
Also, bad omen for your eye.
That name is just terrible.
Sty.
What?
Sty?
That's a crossword classic. That's what how I learned what a sty. S-T-Y-E.
S-T-Y-E.
Both
But it
are
rhymes
crossword
with
classics.
fucking I.
Yeah, but the one that I knew what a sty was without a E.
Yeah.
I learned from a crossword. What
I
a
thought
sty
it was S-T-Y both sides.
No, man.
No, a pig lives in with no. Because think about this: does a pig live with an E?
Was
No.
it named after
No.
a pig?
E and I?
No, it wasn't named after a pig.
What do you mean? Was it named after a
The
pig?
thing-
Was
in-
a sty named after a pig?
Like the pig sty?
Like a pigsty was
Yeah.
named after a pig?
You got so much dirt in your eye, it's like a pigsty.
I think they literally did it because it rhymes with I.
Ah.
Yeah. And it's like stinky eye or some shit.
Stinky eyes.
I think I have to stinky.
stuck eye.
That's
Stuck
makes
eye.
sense. That makes
Why do they
complete
not
sense.
do a bleg when you have a broken leg?
Some doctors do that.
Yeah.
A bleg?
Have you not? You don't have a doctor who said you have a bleg?
No, I've never had a fucking doctor that said that shit.
No. Well, have you ever broken your leg?
No, that's
That's
a good
why,
point.
yeah.
That's a really good point. I've never broken a bone.
Yeah.
I guess I say bleg, blarm.
You have a bleg and a blarm.
Well,
wouldn't
you
it
have
be
a bleg and a
barm?
You have a bleg and a barm,
Yeah.
and you have
A beck.
brain damage.
Bingers.
And your bingers. You have bingers.
Your
bingers.
You broke
bingers.
You bingered every finger.
You have bingers and a bum. All 4 bingers and a bum.
Yeah.
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 And a sprankle.
You have a sprinkle.
Yeah.
You have a sprankle, a bleg, and a binger.
I honestly, I don't think you're gonna survive. You have a sprinkle,
You have bramage.
and
You have,
and
you have cancer.
and your fall made you have a booth.
You have tancer and cancer.
Yeah.
I think that
And brancer.
Your
This-
fall
and Lancer.
gave you a tooth,
yes.
and your tooth went through your bung. Your tooth pierced through your bung.
I think that we should get used to talking different languages now that Kamala is Harris.
Yeah,
We're going
Kamala
to
is
start
Harris.
having to speak different languages
Yeah,
to
and
appease
actually, I
our
have an investigative
masters.
report.
Oh, you do you?
Yeah, about
what?
I've actually done a lot of research about this, and I would like to get into it.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
If you could pull up my slides here. So Kamala Harris is one. What do we know so far? Next slide. Just click on it. Julio, you got to click on it. This is what we know right now. Next slide. This was the election results. You can see right
Okay.
here. The Democrats won 292. I mean, we already all know this.
Yeah.
You all know this at home.
We saw this happen.
But for those who don't know, who get their news from us, the Democrats won 292 to 246. The results are actually quite confusing. Next slide. Because I don't really understand. I know what liberal and conservative are. But
That's the Republicans and the Democrats.
Yeah, CAQ, no idea what that is. That's
This
some
is-
kind of...
Well, you know what? I'm seeing the problem here, Pat.
What?
This is from 2022.
Oh, are these primary results?
It's something like that.
Yeah, these must be primary results.
Then that makes the next slide make no sense either, because this is it's the same thing. But we all know how Kamala won. Next slide. The results are conclusive. Next slide. She won in an unprecedented election night Hail Mary move,
Yeah.
where she publicly executed Tony Hinchcliffe on the streets of Mechanicsburg, PA.
We all saw this.
We were, and we talked a lot of ass on Mr.
Yeah.
TH, the Cliff himself. But to have him publicly executed, I feel like was
and
a
the way-
step too far.
The way that this happened too was insane. He was turned into a human puppet, which is an old. What's the what's that?
Puppet.
What's that thing called? The Crusades?
Sesame Street. Oh,
The Inquisition. It was an old
Inquisition.
Inquisition era
a torture
tactic.
I see.
Then after he was made into a human puppet, he was actually strung out into meat ribbons, then put back together with glue. Then he came back to life, which after that he died of extreme depression.
yeah.
A little bit of Hinchcliffe Chicharron.
That That'd be good, man. Well, he has no.
And fucking roast it.
Oh,
And fucking roast it when I eat it.
That'll teach you to roast, Mr. Cliff.
Yeah. Then the election was briefly tied after that, which she won by a buzzer beater.
That's an interesting photo you chose here.
That was the only one that showed up on Google. She won by a buzzer beater in the very last minute. Now, as we all know, a buzzer beater in politics is when you let a bee loose in your opponent's campaign headquarters.
Oh,
yeah, buzzer beater.
The bee stung Trump's nose, and then Trump actually swallowed the bee. And next slide, we actually have leaked audio from the Trump campaign headquarters. Actually, that's coming up after this. Trump right now, he said he actually supports Harris's use of the bee in his concession speech. He said, if I knew that we could use the bee, I would have used the bee, but she used the bee first. And thankfully, Trump is not allergic to bees.
Is this his first time being stung by a bee?
This is his first time being stung
because sometimes allergies develop on the second sting.
True. Or the second election.
Yeah. I mean, the next time he runs for office, he could. I mean, there could be another buzzer. There could be another buzzer beater, and we could find out that he's gravely allergic to bees.
So I just want to say to everyone who's close to Trump, just don't assume that it's okay to sting him with a bee at this point. He could be allergic. But honestly, fuck Trump. He lost.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he did lose.
Do you think that maybe part of it was that by having a larger nose, maybe people didn't recognize him?
Well, it's also his cheeks too.
Well, his nose and his cheeks. Maybe people didn't recognize him and they didn't know who they were voting for.
We can actually hear what he said on the night.
Okay.
All right, let's listen.
What happened.
Oh my God, oh my fucking God. They used to be Ivanka. Ivanka, seriously, get a fucking cup? Put the bee in a cup? Holy shit, holy fucking shit. Oh no, it stung my nose. Fuck, I swallowed it. I swallowed it, that means I lose. Fuck food. Okay, we'll concede now.
Yeah, this is Trump in his own words.
Wow. How did you get this audio?
Oh, I have sources. I have people that I know
that work in the Trump
that
headquarters?
work in the Trump headquarters, yes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm really not excited about this win.
I can tell.
Wow.
Yeah.
The buzzer beater was. I mean, that's like a
dirty,
dirty
trick. But Trump said that he respected
it.
He respects it.
And honestly, I respect Kamala for using it to kind of like a lot of politicians are not willing to stoop down to the level of a racist, sexist, misogynist.
It's true.
But I'm glad that Kamala was able to, step up and step down.
She did it with a bee.
She did it with a bee.
Do you feel like maybe we're in trouble there may be the bee may become politicized at this point?
Oh, it's become politicized.
Really?
Yeah, next
the
slide.
bee has become politicized.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's listen to this again.
Public response to this has actually been pretty terrible.
Okay, go ahead and walk me through that.
Yeah, they're doing it again.
Oh.
Yep.
Jan
November
6th.
11/6.
So this is coming in a few days.
Yeah, this is.
Well, the election wasn't in January last time.
Yeah, it wasn't in January, but this is 11/6. That's one more 1 than 1/6.
Like Roman numeral 2,
like Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World.
That's
It's actually
awesome.
really interesting that they did this today. They're doing this right now. This is happening right now.
This is happening right now.
Yeah, this is what is happening right now on the steps of the Capitol.
Do you guys ever feel like there's so many dates now that you have to fucking remember?
Oh. Yeah.
October 7th, January 6th. Like, I don't 12/25. You're constantly giving me all these dates.
I like 12/25.
I mean, who doesn't?
Which 12/25? Is that my wife's birthday?
That might be.
It could be. I don't remember what
it's
that
Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, same problem.
Yeah.
I'm getting mixed up.
There's so many days. You got to remember your anniversary, January 11th, or all this shit.
You know what my
It's
advice
fucking
would be
annoying.
is keep a calendar.
Calendars can be useful.
Yeah, but then I got to remember 365 days? I got to remember every day?
Jesus Christ.
That's a
the
lot,
math
man.
that I just had to do in my head, thinking
could
about
see-
365 days that I have to remember.
Man.
That's fucking bullshit.
Every year, man.
Big calendar
every
is
year.
really, yeah.
Well, not every year. Sometimes
Sometimes it's
one
actually
extra.
more.
Are you fucking serious?
366. Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah. Double the 3
Literally
now. What do you
half
think?
of 666.
Yeah.
Oh,
Literally split in half.
Jesus.
Literally split in half like a demonic sacrifice.
That's
Yeah.
fucking disgusting to me.
Dissected.
Dissectified.
Like a demon.
Well,
Insect.
they're doing it again. Next slide. The insurrectionists are completely appalled by the use of the bee, and they've taken up arms and stormed the Capitol again. This time, it's mostly about the bee.
I'm going to say I support Kamala. I'm glad she won. I would not protest along with these insurrectionists, but I do think that the bee is a slippery slope. And I'm okay with the use of the bee to secure the election for the Democrats, but I am worried that maybe Kamala going forward for the next 4 years or even 8 years is going to be using the B just whenever she wants for whatever purpose.
Yeah, see, that's what a lot of people. Nate Silver was talking about this.
Yeah,
Really?
I remember that.
Yeah.
My feeling is, what if we see next year or next election cycle? What if there's 2 Bs?
I'm thinking of the situation where Kamala is holding kind of a town hall or a State of the Union. A reporter says like, "Oh, Kamala, what can you increase funding to our schools? Our children can't even learn anymore."
Yep.
And Kamala says, "I don't like that question. Release
She's
the B."
Well, not even release the B. She goes like, "Oh, that's really
That's a
interesting. You should ask
terrifying
that."
I feel the thing
Kinda
is,
just lets a B out of her pocket right then. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, it's a B.
stings the reporter.
Stings the
End of
reporter.
free speech.
Exactly.
First
And
Amendment.
Now she has
right
almost
out.
she has a get out of jail free card anytime.
Get out of jail B.
Get out of jail B
Get out
card.
of Hive B.
Get out of jail beehive.
B card. This is a scary, unprecedented
It
thing.
really is. But I'm still happy for her and I like her.
Yeah.
Me as well.
As long as she doesn't belabor that B.
Yeah. And also if the bee stings her bottom and makes it even bigger, that would be pretty
my
Yeah.
goodness.
Her bottom is
awesome.
big.
She got
Yeah.
a big bottom for the biggest bottom of any president who's ever been elected.
Yeah. Wow. These truly are unprecedented times.
A president with a big bottom.
A president with a large bottom. I think we haven't had that since Taft.
No, we haven't.
That's
What
incredible.
if she has a stinger?
You know,
Holy
like Michelle
crap.
Obama.
Because
Michelle
she
Obama
does
did have
have
a
a big bottom. You don't know what could be on that bottom.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's true. It's true and it's scary.
It's terrifying.
It's fucking scary.
But honestly, that's why I like her, because I'm a Halloween guy.
Yeah.
And what if we cut?
Yeah.
What if in
Great
2
Halloween
years?
costume there.
What if in 2
Pantsuit
years?
up top, bee suit on the bottom.
Oh, that's good. You're a big Halloween costume guy. But what if in 2 years she has some kind of
Queen
tiff
bee.
with
Tim B.
Queen
who the
bee.
fuck is
no,
Tim
not Tim
B?
B.
Tim B.
No.
Who's Tim B?
Tim B is actually, he's from Azerbaijan. So we're gonna get into Azerbaijan.
Okay,
in a second.
did
Did
Next slide.
you say Tim B?
No, I said
I heard-
Queen Bee,
I heard
but
I
Tim
heard
B as
Tim B.
well.
no. Next slide. There's already been one casualty
Who is it?
And
in
you
the
said it, you went like,
insurrection.
Tim B.
I said Queen. But Tim B, I mean, he's just a resident of Azerbaijan. There's already been one casualty, though. Princess Beatrice of Azerbaijan.
No.
Oh, no.
Wait, how did the bee? Oh,
Well,
Was she the B?
one sting.
That's
no,
what
she's
swallowed?
a different bee. Oh,
Oh.
fuck. Can you move the picture? I can't read it.
That's kind of impossible.
I thought the slide was going to be not in dark mode.
You said
B.
bee, motherfucker.
But she was born in 1989 to her mother, Queen Buzexandria of the Democratic Republic of Honey, and her father from Azerbaijan, Abbas Garayev. She was actually trying to storm the Capitol on some Jessa from Girls type shit. She was crazy, y'all, but she was sadly swatted away by the crowd.
And this completely mirrors the casualty that we saw on January 6th.
yeah, Ashley Beebit.
Yeah. Ashley.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I don't think that was her name, actually.
No,
She was a
it's the
human.
different bee.
It literally was
a bee.
actually Beebit. When
Wait,
you
yeah.
said he didn't think that was her name, actually, it is actually. Her name was
Yeah.
actually Beebit.
No,
Ashley
that's
Beebit.
not. I wasn't saying actual. I was saying
It
like.
says it right there on
Her
the
name
screen.
was actually.
I think her name was
Her name was actually Beebit.
No,
it was
it
Ashley Beebit.
No.
It says it,
It
here
was
on-
actually Beebit.
This is from CNN. I'm reading it from CNN.
Ashley
This is by
Beebit
a
got
source.
swatted
BNN.
by a fly.
Ashley Beebit was swatted by a fly swatter. Yeah.
Fly swatter. That's what
Yeah.
you think happened to that woman.
Yeah.
And not that she was shot trying to.
This is a different. No.
someone's
Ashley
seed.
Babbitt's a different. She was
Oh,
shot.
you were talking about
okay.
Ashley Babbitt.
Yeah, we're
That's
talking
what I was
about
talking
Ashley Beebit.
Okay, I
This
see
is a
where the
bee that
confusion
was-
is.
I see,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
can understand why the human life would take precedent in the news
Yeah.
over a.
And no one's going to talk about a fucking bee. I
Well,
mean,
you're
now
talking
we
about a
are.
bee right
now.
now.
We're going to talk
Yeah.
about a bee because this
But
was. I mean, this is a
that's
political
one
bee.
of the most beautiful things about having a female president is we care about even the smallest life now.
That's
No
true.
longer will we have these news reports that are like 10,000 people died. Now
Yeah.
it's like a small child skinned his knee.
Exactly, and
This
no
is gonna
longer
be on
and no
CNN
longer
tonight.
will abortion be legal because it's all about if it's bigger than a bee, that's the new rule.
If it's bigger than a bee, that's a life for me. That's what the news
Yeah.
slogan is.
If it's buzzing,
If it's buzzing,
It's
that
a
life
cousin.
is
It's
buzzing.
gonna
if
be a
it's
cousin.
It's gonna be a cousin.
Uh-huh.
Let it out of there.
Uh-huh.
That's
Next
the new
slide.
slogan. Let it out of there.
Let it instead of pro-life. I'm pro. Let it out of there.
Yeah, just let it out.
Just let it out.
Just let it out. Trump's response to the insurrection and the death of Princess Beatrice Garayev was, "Ooh, child, this tea is giving MAGA vibes."
Really?
Yeah, I
President
just forgot to
Trump said
mention
that.
the buzzer beater makes you gay. Next slide.
do you mean
The buzzer beater makes you gay.
The buzzer beater makes you gay.
It's a bee that makes you gay.
BN, it's
yeah.
on BNN.
That's
right
the
now.
buzzer beater.
Okay, I see. It's
That's
on,
what the buzzer beater looks like.
you said it was on BNN.
It was
it's
on BNN.
Okay,
right now.
Well, it's a very trusted news source.
Yeah, so I mean, B News Network, aka the Hive.
The Hive on BNN.
From the Hive. I got it straight from the source at the Hive.
Wait, the K Hive.
The K Hive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
She's a literal bee in actual life.
I told you guys.
She
I'm
definitely
telling you
had a
guys
stinger.
right now.
Well, you didn't say she was a bee.
Hey,
Although
well, this
you
is
said
mostly about a bee right now.
Yeah, it is
we're gonna
mostly
get.
about
Well, I mean, we're gonna move forward, but yeah,
Okay.
Trump is now.
Yeah, now that Kamala's president, we're going to
Yeah.
move forward.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Finally.
Thank the Lord.
I've been waiting to move forward literally since the day I was born.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
When I was a baby, I refused to crawl because I said I won't make any progress until this country does.
I remember they wanted me to crawl right or left first, and I crawl
Yeah.
right
straight
down
to
the
the-
middle.
Mhm.
They wanted me to crawl so bad.
Yeah, they
I
did.
said no,
begging me.
I'm not crawling.
Yeah, because I'm protesting the system of directional.
I said, what's
crawling.
the opposite of progress?
Uh-huh.
Congress.
Wow. God damn, is that true?
That's
aren't we political
unfortunately
always?
was true.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's looking a little different. The opposite of progress is
Here, I got one.
well,
What's the opposite of the
Congress is
president?
cool now.
Residents.
Of the
Resident
nation.
evil.
Residents. No, I'm saying like
Oh.
the president. No, not Resident Evil. I would say, wait, what does President Evil smell?
What's the
smell
opposite
like?
of what's the opposite of
Yeah,
President
what does
Good?
President Evil smell like?
That's not a good bumper stick. What does President Evil smell like?
Scratch this and see.
No, I would say, what does President Evil rhyme with? Resident Evil.
I would say what's the opposite of President Good?
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
Well, but I was saying, like,
Or-
what's the opposite of the president? The residents of the United States who will never run for president. They shouldn't care about this kind of thing.
Because they're zombies.
No, you're getting confused.
Resident
I
Evil.
think that both sides are right now.
This is not two different sides. We're on the same side. We're having a confusion. And
I'm
what's the
confused
opposite of
now.
confusion? Collusion.
Confucius.
Collusion.
Confucius was very confused.
Yeah.
He was opposite of confusion. No, he
Is
was
he
smart.
the reason that they
He was
say
intellectual.
that? Confusion?
Confusion?
Yeah.
He's the reason they say Confucian.
Yeah, not confusion, though.
Interesting.
Is that interesting?
It's pretty interesting. Next slide.
It's pretty interesting.
So this is what we know about Trump now.
Okay.
Trump is now a gay guy with a bug bite.
Uh-huh.
This will change everything going forward in the future.
I'd like to do a little bit of a Pinocchio session on you.
Yeah.
A bee sting does not a bug bite make.
A bee sting is a bug bite.
A bee sting is not a... Oh, he bites you with his butt?
It's a bug bite.
It's a sting. It's a bee sting. It's separate from a bug bite.
Well, I mean, I got this from BNN.
You really trust BNN?
I trust
The
BNN.
BNN's
a lot more
bias
than
is
you.
coming through.
Yeah, I agree.
BNN's bias is starting to
BNN's
show
buzz.
through a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But this will change everything going forward in the future. However, we don't know if he is gay temporarily. This could just be a temporary thing. Sources are saying this may make him sympathetic towards gay rights causes. Others are saying if that bee tried that gay shit on me, I would have Euro-stepped it into the ocean without traveling.
You would have dribbled the bee.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say this.
B-ball.
This is a different source.
You would have played b-ball.
I would have. They would have played. This is not my quote.
You would have hit. You would have hit
This
the
is
real.
not-
You would have hit
I
the
want-
real buzzer beater.
I want to say this is not. I would never say that if a bee tried some fruity ass shit on me.
You didn't even. Well, you just said that. That's not in the quote. There's
What?
nothing about fruity.
I would never
ass
say anything about
You said
that.
the bee tried that gay shit. That's the quote.
No,
you
that's
said
a quote
that
from a.
fruity
That's a quote from a
ass shit.
constituent.
Okay, so who
You're
just
a constituent.
I'm
Yeah.
not a constituent. I'm a reporter simply.
said you are
Reporters
not?
are constituents.
I'm a simple reporter.
You think reporters are outside of constituency? No.
You're
No,
acting.
my
They're
friend.
well
the way
within.
you're
They're
acting
nestled in
right now. The way
constituency.
you're acting right now is very Trumpian.
No, it's not.
You're
Well, look at
si-
your-
trying
You're
to
acting
silence-
Trumpian. You're
trying to
acting
say that
Trumpian.
this
You
is
think
fake
you're
news.
outside of the government, outside
You're
of the
trying to say
nation.
that
You're
this
above
is fake
it.
news.
I'm not. I didn't say anything about fake news.
You guys think
He's
I'm
the
acting
one
like
saying about
Kamala?
fake news.
Ooh, I'm a girl. Ooh.
You need to chill out.
What?
You need to chill that
Yeah,
out.
her
that?
voice is a little deeper.
Yeah. This is a good impression.
Like
I
that?
like that.
Why does that sound like a train?
It did
SpongeBob.
sound like a train.
SpongeBob.
That's how he
Foghorn.
That's how he fucking wakes up.
Mhm.
Can you imagine waking up to that shit every day? You snooze it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snooze it.
Next slide. Kamala Harris. What do we know? Woman, Indian, black 2,
You
president.
It says bulk too.
Bulk.
That's maybe a typo. And this
It's an
result,
interesting place to
this
put a
result
typo.
is apparently true.
It's apparently true.
It's apparently true. Next slide.
Bulk 2, the result is apparently true.
And here's what we don't know about Kamala Harris. Okay, what is going to happen at Christmas?
Probably a war on it.
Is the war going to continue? Is the war on Christmas going to continue?
I'm glad for the war on Christmas.
You like the war
real?
on
Democrat.
Christmas. That's true.
Oh,
You are
I
a
forget
Democrat.
you're a
You do
Democrat.
like
You're
the.
a Democrat.
We are all Democrats. I
We're
forgot.
Democrats.
I'm not a Democrat.
You're a Democrat.
But will this war on
I'm
Christmas
a-
create a national divide?
yeah, and I like that
I'm an
Okay.
M&M-ocrat.
You're an
Slim
M&M
Shady Marshall
ocrat?
Mathers VP pick.
because I thought you were gonna say something about candy.
No, I'm
Yeah,
an
me too.
M&M-ocrat.
I kind of like that.
The M&M-ocrat ticket
Yeah.
with Slim Shady and Marshall Mathers.
And the red one and the yellow one.
Yeah.
That'd be a good ticket.
Yeah. People get confused.
I'd vote for that immediately.
Yeah, for different reasons than I would.
Maybe.
I would go for rap. You would go for food.
Oh yes, I would.
Candy wrappers
Candy wrappers. Yeah.
versus
It makes sense why they have
Dandy
the same name.
versus.
Wait, because Eminem and M&M's both have rappers.
That's true as
Wow.
well. You know I
You've just
like
been
the-
spitting
I
truth
just
all day.
fucking realized that.
You need to be
That's why
careful-
they're
You
called
need
that.
to be careful about all these truths. Okay.
Why?
Just be careful.
Okay.
because they'll kill you, man.
They'll kill you.
Not
And
gonna
here's
kill me.
another thing we don't know
You're gonna
about
get killed.
We're
Kamala.
gonna die.
Is she like a feminist or something, or can she bro down? Does she drink High Life? We don't know.
Is she a femist?
Is she a femist?
See, okay, I'm getting these from BNN. Okay, they
Okay.
don't have.
But you
they're
should do it
small.
le-
They have to jump on every single key
you don't
of
know
the
how
keyboard.
to editor. You put if
These
they
are direct
misspell it,
pull
you put it.
quotes.
If they misspell it, you put it in parentheses.
These are direct pull quotes. Okay, well maybe I didn't take. I only took like a 30-minute class on journalism before this.
Okay.
Before I had to type all this.
one class,
One class, yeah. University of Phoenix, Arizona.
one single. Well, that's a real, probably a real.
Phoenix?
No, oh, that's a different university. You're thinking of a
okay.
different one. That's in B World.
Oh, okay. Because it seems like you went there.
When did she even get born, and what is her husband doing?
Her husband,
Tim B.
is walking around, and he's well stung. By the way, he's got a fucking stinger on him. Okay, so
That
he's
must
probably-
have been his.
He's stung like a wasp.
Yeah, he's all. He's walking around with his well stung stinger, thinking about all the places to lay some stinger
Yeah.
Lay some
in the White
hive.
House. Lay
Some venom.
Give some
lay
hives.
some fucking venom.
Yeah.
That's right. Can you imagine fucking a bee, a big bee,
Yeah, I can imagine it.
a
every
big
day.
bee, no Mordecai?
Oh, wow. I just got
Well,
it.
that's
that's good.
Rigby though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really
that's
A
good.
Rigby.
Rigby, no more. Imagine fucking a
Big
Rigby.
B, no Ned's declassified.
I knew someone was named Big B. Exactly.
Yeah,
Next slide.
I'd rather not fuck Ned's declassified.
No,
No,
those
the
are
whole
kids.
No.
I mean, they grew up, but still,
Yeah.
no.
No, I'd rather not.
This is Doug Emhoff, aka Tim. I guess his old name was Tim B.
That was his old name.
Yeah, his new name is Doug Emhoff to
Yeah.
appeal to voters.
Yeah.
He's the first husband. What will he do? Will he do what Michelle Obama did to school
Will
lunch?
he do what? I would say we're gonna see the male version of that.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna see.
The male version of Michelle Obama?
Well, we already had that.
Yeah.
We're gonna see a.
You chill right now. We're
gonna
being
see,
Democrats right
what,
now.
bro. We're gonna see Tokyo-style vending machines in every single classroom,
Oh, okay.
where you can get noodles and hamburgers in a box made by a vending machine.
And panties worn by real women.
Yes, in every single. We'll say college for that one.
Oh, okay.
But the food is going in the kids' schools.
Well, that's good. If food is going in the kids' schools, that's good.
Yeah.
And same question. Can
That's
he bro
delicious.
down High Life, or is he one of these guys that drinks White Claw? Valid.
You think that's valid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gluten free.
GF options for this
GF
guy.
options for different people.
And why didn't he just run instead of his wife? That's weird.
That's what I always wondered about this fucking guy. Why is your wife running and not you?
yeah. That's what I've been thinking
This
the whole
guy
time.
looks like the president to me.
Yeah. I thought he was.
He looks like Bill O'Reilly.
When they said Kamala Harris won, I looked at him and I said, that's an interesting name for a man. Yeah.
You guys did it.
Wow.
Mind meld.
First one
No, we've done it
ever.
a lot. We've done it a lot.
Not any memorable ones that I give a
yeah,
fuck
not
about.
any memorable ones. But
I already forgot what you guys said.
me
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
This-
You know
I
why?
mean-
Because that's every day, bro, with me and him.
But I mean, look at this guy. Oh, and then this happened.
Oh, Shady Sands
Yeah.
Public Library was demolished.
Yeah, well, next slide. This happened because this was actually from a truth bomb. This is
shit.
why I was telling you to be
Oh, okay.
careful. 19-year-old Diedrich Pepper said both sides are this fucking same so many times that it actually caused Seabrook Station nuclear power plant in New Hampshire to implode upon itself.
Damn.
All of New Hampshire and the surrounding areas are gone, but who cares about this? We'll see what
man,
happens.
I'm
tomorrow
sorry
night.
Yeah,
about
today's
your
about
family, bro.
celebrating Kamala.
Yeah, today's about celebrating Kamala. I mean, my
Diedrich,
whole family
go
is
suck a
dead,
D-dick.
and everybody that I knew from school and, you know, people I went to, everyone's gone.
Yeah, they're all wiped
They're
out
all gone.
off the
But,
face of the planet.
But K-Hive, right?
K-Hive is back.
BNN.
K-Hive, rise up.
K-Hive.
BSA.
BSA. BSA. BSA.
This is actually making me feel a lot better.
Really?
Yeah, this is making me feel
BSA.
so much better because even though
Because
all of New
B-Buzz.
England is gone, we still did it, Joe.
Yeah, that's
we
right.
still did it, Joe.
We did it.
we
Beaten.
did it, Joe.
So that's my report on
Okay.
what we know.
What we know
on what has
at
happened.
this exact point in time.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's probably going to do it for
Oh, we could do 10 more seconds and a minute and 10 more
a
seconds.
minute and 10 more seconds,
not?
you say. Well, what are you guys most excited for the Kamala world?
Let me. I need a
Regime
minute
change
to
in
think.
Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan is
Regime
going.
change is going to be great, I think.
Yeah, I think that it's not going to be exact. We're not putting the right bee up there.
Yeah. Well,
We're probably going to put a human dressed in a bee costume up.
Tim B.
Maybe Tim. Well, Tim B's a real bee.
Yeah. Tim B is
Tim
Doug
B.
Emhoff. We've already established.
Yeah, but
There's
remember, he's
probably a
well
lot of
stung. He's
guys
stung
named
like a
Tim
wasp.
B.
Yeah. Look him up right now. Look up Tim B. Let's
Tim
see
Burton.
Let's see a Tim B.
Tim Burton,
Burton.
is so B style though, for
Can you
real.
imagine if Tim Burton?
Oh,
was
there-
in real life?
Wait,
He's a senator.
He's a senator.
A Republican.
Timothy SB.
Look at that face, man.
He's going to Azerbaijan. He's going to the home.
What are the fucking odds that Tim B is a senator?
Tim's going home.
Who looks, I would say, Beely.
He does
he's
look
got
like a bee.
He looks
I can see a stinger on him.
Timothy SB.
Wow.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait.
And he's on Buzz Tucson. Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the report for the day.
Enjoy.
Don't watch anything else.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna include them just in case, but don't do that.
Yeah,
And
we're only-
rest in peace to all of those lives
in
lost
peace.
in New Hampshire
Do all those in Buzz Beach
and Azerbaijan.
and Azerbaijan.
Yeah.
Yeah, which has been destroyed.
Demolished completely.
Completely demolished. Yeah. Bull buzzed.
Yep.
Donald Trump has won.
Donald Trump is now the president.
Congratulations to
Congratulations,
Donald
Mr. T.
Trump. Mr. T.
We were voting for you the whole time.
yeah, the whole time.
I
whole
thought
time.
you could manage this one.
Without your vote?
Without my vote.
No, I just assumed you would win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew this was gonna come. This
You
day
know
would
what?
come.
I knew as soon as you got the Kill Tony Comedy Mothership crowd involved.
Yes.
Once
Hmm.
you
Once you got that
Mobilized-
David Lucas
The
endorsement.
once you
silent
got
majority.
the silent majority of Kill Tony fans
Yeah.
that have, some would say, plagued this nation.
Mm-hmm.
Once they rise up, there is no great blue wall that can stop them from taking over.
No.
Okay, Kill Tony fans are embedded into every single layer of government at every single level. Okay, they're Kill Tony fans,
And
I
many of
hear
them have layers.
Yeah.
They
in their
do
house.
have layers.
yeah.
They will go beyond man caves. They have full layers.
have complete
that their
kill-
families do not know about.
They have a Kill Tony
they
layer
have-
that you go into and you watch episodes live.
There's a
Yeah.
book. There's a book on their shelf, and you know what book it is?
What is it?
It's the Consider the Lobster, or what's that one?
Consider the
the-
lobsters an S.
David
Consider
Foster
the Lobster
Wallace?
is David Foster Wallace, not Jordan
an
Peterson.
S-
What is
No,
he talking
you're
about
thinking-
lobsters for?
What,
It's that
David
Jordan
Foster
Peterson
Wallace?
book. You pull that one from the shelf. Door slides open. They got a
Oh,
whole layer.
understand.
yeah.
Secret
Goes down
book.
the stairs. Secret book. They
Here's
go down
the
the
layer.
stairs.
Sanctum.
Back
Tony
cave.
Tony Sanctum.
The Tony
17
Sanctum.
different
The
screens.
Tony-torium.
Yeah.
They're watching new Kill Tony guys at open mics that are going
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
like,
they're looking for guys
They're
to
scouting.
approach to say, yeah,
Scouting.
you should
You
go
should
on
do
Kill
it.
Yeah.
Tony. You should go
Man,
on.
you should-
A guy with like, he's red in the face, his arms are like puffy, and he's just like, dude, you should go on Kill Tony after he
Yeah.
like does a 1 minute bomb.
yeah.
Stalking
He has
people
a full Dark Knight
like
Morgan
the
Freeman.
Equalizer.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
just walking up being like, hey, man, you're really funny. You should do Kill Tony.
Gives
and
him
then
a
walking
card,
away.
a card
Yeah.
that he,
taking
the guy
off in
reads and then it
disguise.
disappears into like smoke.
It says youtube.com
Yeah.
/Kill Tony.
YouTube.com/Kill
Just some
Tony.
guy.
It blows up like in The Incredibles.
There should be an ARG to select Kill Tony fans, like
Oh my
Cicada 3301.
That would be amazing.
That's what we should get. Only the smartest, most funny, genius roasters
Mm-hmm.
on Kill Tony, and we should select them through, or maybe a Willy Wonka.
We
thing.
should genetically create Kill Tony. We should be breeding the next
Yes.
generation of Kill Tony guests.
We are.
We
should,
are.
but
we are.
we should be actively doing it.
Yeah.
we should be like genome sequencing. And
You want a more active role in it?
I literally
Yeah,
have 30 gallons of Lewis Black's semen in my
Mm.
fridge that I'm waiting for the perfect funny lady to impregnate
Yeah.
with.
I have so many, like, there's David Lucas clones just in my home right now.
Yeah, and it's filling up quick.
It's filling up crazy.
He's big.
Yeah.
Big and fat.
hmm But they're small. That's
But
the
they're
thing.
small because they're
They're
just
small.
They're
They're-
just miniatures.
I
They're
think-
minis
here's
right
the
now. They're
thing
gonna
is that
grow.
You got. I think this is the reason that you guys clones are failing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you're adding in. You are using female DNA.
Well, I just have a
Yeah.
bunch of
Using-
I just have a bunch of stupid
waiting
nuts.
for funny women.
I don't
Also,
even
I'm
wait.
showing
Because
them,
I do.
like-
I'm combining men's DNA with other men's DNA, and this is creating basically the next breed of
Yeah.
Kill Tony
My
style.
mistake too is I'm you know me, I'm at home, I'm watching Dr. Stephen Brule, Tom
Get
Goes to the
hungry.
Mayor.
Dude, you're just too
Eating up the
alternative.
nut.
Yeah, I'm
shoveling it in.
Yeah, and then they're watching it. They walk in, they're like,
Yeah.
"Who's that?" And I'm like, "That's Ken Marino. He puts his balls in it."
Uh-huh.
And now they're getting all this alt comedy stuff
Sure,
in their
yeah.
Oh
brains.
man.
So all my
You can't
clones
do
have
that.
been put down.
When
I
you've
mean,
used-
they get put down
You can't
daily.
be
When
showing
you
them
have
the
when you
state.
have a big jug of Dane Cook's sperm,
Yeah.
and you've used about half of it to make make clones, and you get to, you're like, there's only half left. I don't even need to get a bowl to eat this. I can just eat it straight out of the carton.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know
And
what I mean?
I've been putting it on.
when you hit that mark, it's like,
Yeah.
fuck, might as well eat the rest without.
I've been frosting pastries with
don't
it
have to,
too.
don't have
That's
to
my
wash
problem.
a dish.
Yeah.
Dane Cook has some sweet nut.
Yeah, I've been frosting a lot of pastries with it. It's kind of like, I mean, I was like, yes, I'll use it for cloning, but like,
Yeah,
I'm like that. Oh my
we know
God.
why we're really buying it.
Yeah,
and we're buying it.
yeah. What are they putting almond extract in that? It's so amazing.
It is delicious.
It's so good.
yeah. But congratulations,
Yeah.
DT.
Congratulations, Donald
Congrats, man.
Jermaine Trump.
And you did everything right, man.
Mm-hmm.
You played it to the T.
Perfectly.
To the T.
The T for Trump.
And now we can finally watch that movie that we've been not trying to watch
Yeah.
because we didn't want to mess up the whole election.
Which movie?
The butterfly effect.
The Apprentice.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were saying like if we did one thing, it would mess up the future.
What
like
do you
the
think?
butterfly
What
effect.
was the butterfly effect that created Donald Trump? I've
I
heard
think it
people
was
say
I
this
was born.
before. If I could go back in time, I'd make you twin.
Two
Me,
Trumps.
a twin?
I'd pretend
You'd give me a twin, or wait,
No.
what do you mean?
I would climb into your mom
Okay.
and I would pop out at the same time
Okay.
so that there was two of you.
They'd say this is odd and adult.
I would shrink myself.
Okay. A small adult.
But I'd leave my penis the same size so that you always felt bad about yourself as the
Mm.
twin with the littler weenie.
Okay.
Wait, so you'd
So then
shrink
this
to the
would
size
do
of a
what? Make
baby?
Trump into twins?
What?
What
No,
is this doing?
Because if the butterfly effect, I would be basically even more of the same.
Right, so two Trumps,
Well, or a bigger one.
same amount, one.
How does this come out of Cameron's
Just an
mom?
idea. Well, he said that it was the butterfly. Maybe I don't understand the butterfly
I
effect
don't
that
either.
well. Is it you break
just
something?
A
and
butterfly flaps its wings in pick a country.
Azerbaijan.
And Azerbaijan.
We
Well, a
tried.
butterfly wouldn't be in Azerbaijan, so that's completely
They're
wrong.
outlawed.
No, because
A
of the
butterfly
war.
flaps its wings in South America, and or in Europe, and there's a hurricane in South America.
Yeah.
Does that mean? You know what that tells me is we need to destroy every butterfly on planet Earth.
This
Yeah,
is
me
the
too.
plot of an episode of The Shivering Truth.
Oh yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
it
That's a
is.
funny
It's
episode.
a good one.
I gotta see
Shivering Truth is great.
Yeah.
Unluckily, it's been outlawed.
Thank God.
But thank God
Yeah.
it's been outlawed by Donald Trump.
All
Finally.
alternative comedy stuff is gone.
Get it out of here. Remember
Uh-huh.
that?
Get it out of
Get it out of here. Get the fuck.
If
Get Jay
post-
Weingarten out of here. Get him out.
Matthew Golden, we're going to kill you.
Get him out of here.
Get that absurdist.
Get that absurd crap out of here.
We're going to put a bomb in the McSweeney's building.
Get that Zoomer Dadaism out of here.
He
Stop
likes-
deep frying it.
Probably likes that.
No, he
going to
doesn't.
we're going to
He likes
destroy.
old-fashioned roast.
We're destroying Bappa Shans. We're getting rid of that image.
As long as they don't get rid of Poot.
No, Poot Lovato is
We keep
staying.
Poot Lovato at the
Pooh
very least.
Lovato is old head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Poot
know.
Lovato is
It's
old head
millennial.
material. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It is crazy.
Isn't that because I remember when we were coming up, we were like, Poot Lovato, this is cutting
This
edge.
is
Yeah.
funny
This
as
is the
fuck.
this is the next big thing.
Yeah, Poot.
Seeing
And we've been
Poot.
doing a lot of Poot Lovato shit for
Oh
the
my
last 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, my wife was watching that. Did you guys see this documentary that Demi Lovato made about child stars? And I was asking a lot of times where Poot Lovato is. She didn't find that so funny.
didn't like
It's
that.
mostly about child abuse, this
Yeah.
documentary.
Well, Poot Lovato.
Yeah, well, Poot
Was like, when are they
doing
going to
it.
get to Poot's story?
Yeah.
Poot
We're
was
at-
the biter running around biting all them kids.
Well, because
Yeah.
it was Demi during the day and Poot during night, right? It was like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing, where at night she became the funniest
is-
picture ever.
It is funny that like you're a celebrity and you get one picture taken of you that's so ugly that your fans
Yeah.
are like, this is you're Poot.
You are
Yeah.
Poot, yeah. And we're gonna make it.
You have
and
an ugly twin named Poot.
I've never listened to a single song she ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mostly think of her as someone who makes documentaries about child abuse.
Yeah.
The documentarian Demi Lovato.
There's that picture, and then for some reason people post this picture of Emma Roberts where she's wearing a shirt, like a black long dress. Is what it's called. People post that
People
one all the
post-
time.
A picture of Emma
I
Roberts. all
think
the time.
maybe you fundamentally misunderstand.
Poot Lovato.
If you think that those pictures are posted for the
Yeah.
same reasons,
Because I know the picture you're
I
talking
know
about.
what you're talking
and it's
about. And
Definitely,
it's
it's
certainly
not,
an object of sexual desire.
That's
Yeah,
a
it's a-
sexual one.
Yeah.
I
It
thought people
shows
were
her
making
boobs and
fun of
butt.
her.
It shows her boobs and her front tummy. You thought people were making fun of her?
I thought she was getting clowned on.
You thought she was getting clowned on for that?
Yeah.
Or did you feel, or are you hiding the fact that you find Poot to be the most attractive
Yeah,
celebrity?
wait.
You like Poot.
Guilty.
You think Poot is a
Poot?
good photo.
Poot, you got my info. At Lunch Enjoyer on
This is
Twitter.
Poot- so this is
X,
Poot Lovato.
Instagram. Ooh.
Everything you need to know about Poot.
What is
That's
this
awesome.
Yahoo thing? Stop trying to make Poot.
It already is a thing.
Stop trying to make
It's
Poot
already-
Lovato happen.
it's
Internet.
already
You're
happened.
years late. You're years late, Yahoo.
Poot, man.
There was
that's some
there
funny
was a
ass-
Lovato
time,
I heard Poot Lovato going to get a cabinet seat.
and you know what?
I
This
wouldn't be
was
surprised.
this Poot happened during the first Trump presidency, right?
Is that true?
I thought it was older than that. Is it? Is it?
I
when is
think
it
it's the
from?
first. Pull up the Know Your Meme. Pull up the Know Your Meme right now. I'm pretty sure this is the first Trump presidency. The Poot Lovato. It was before.
It was before.
I'm getting my
2015.
timelines
9
mixed
years
up.
ago. Holy
But
fuck.
when your girlfriend was crying because of Trump being president, and you showed her Poot on your phone,
That shit was.
She said that's from a year ago. I don't find
Yeah.
that funny anymore.
Yeah, it's already old. I
Yeah.
hope
It's from-
nobody talks about
basically,
this
it
in
said
9 years.
November 2015. This is from exactly a year ago.
yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
wow! Thank you for reminding me. This was
Thank you
exactly
Yeah.
a year
very
ago.
much. What is the modern?
this is old head shit.
Yeah.
What is the modern version of something like this?
Do we have a
What
Poot?
do we have right now? We have nothing.
No.
We have fucking nothing.
But
We
now that
definitely have a
DJT
Poot
is
Lovato.
president again,
what? The damn hippo and the fucking fat kid?
Poot dang.
That's what we have now.
Rizzler.
Yes.
Chill on him.
Why?
He's just a kid.
He is fat.
He's
though.
not fat. He's just a kid.
He's
Yeah.
fucking huge.
We'll
He's not
decide
fat.
if he's fat when he gets a little older.
He's the biggest,
Yeah.
fattest kid I've
Yeah.
ever
What
What do you
seen.
mean?
No,
he probably weighs like 150 pounds. That's less than me.
Yeah.
How's he
That-
gonna be fat?
He's
He's
like 9
4 years
old.
old. He shouldn't
no,
weigh
he's,
that much.
He's 9 years old. Once he turns 11, then you can call him fat.
yeah. Wait to
He
call
has
him
a
fat.
crisis of fatness.
Dude.
He's not fat.
He's disgustingly fat.
No,
dude.
he's not fat.
He needs to be like hospitalized.
He's on Ozempic.
He's literally the size of a blueberry.
no.
Yeah, from Willy Wonka.
No. He's not the size of a blueberry. He's
Oh.
rail thin.
He's
You,
real
are
thin.
you don't know.
Blueberries
You're
are
thinking of a
thin.
Twizzler.
Blueberry Twizzler.
That sounds pretty good.
That's actually that's
A
good idea.
blueberry though is very thin comparatively to most people.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
It's
not
a thin-
except for in comparison to its height and its size.
Yeah, if you
Yeah, I
made
know
a
why I said
blueberry,
to a person though, it's really thin.
if you scaled up
It's
a
like
blueberry
unhealthily
to like
thin.
your height and weight,
And with that same thinness, that
It
would
would
be
look
really
like
thin.
you.
That would be really
It would look like me.
because you have a blue shirt.
I'm not
on
that
right now.
blue.
You are.
I'm not that blue.
It's interesting you would pick today to make this argument
Why?
because you have a blue shirt on, and not just a blue shirt, a two-toned blue shirt on. And don't even tell me that this is because you're a Democrat. It's so obvious. And a blue water bottle. You literally went
Jesus.
full blue on the election, the live coverage.
My wife
election
just bought
special.
a new water bottle from.
Did you get a hand-me-down?
from the dollar store?
Mhm.
And it says it says on it in big cursive letters on the side. It says "Splash Lavish Hydration."
Ooh.
Wow. That's good.
That is good.
Lavish hydration.
I like that.
Making me laugh.
I'm
so
interested
hard.
in lavish hydration.
That's a good style of hydration for sure.
I think it's a little much. I prefer kind of mundane.
Banal hydration.
Yeah.
You don't like the lavish.
No, down to earth,
Yeah.
salt of the earth style hydration.
I
don't
respect
need
that.
the
Collegiate
lavish
font on the side. Banal hydration.
That would be honest. You would sell 1 million copies of that water
Yeah.
bottle if
You
you did
would.
that.
Just
All right.
plain old water.
So Donald Trump is the president. I want to dig into what happened a little bit, and I'm going to need y'all's help. Okay. So go over to the Trump wins slides. So Donald Trump wins presidential election.
Why does this always happen to our slides, Julio?
It just gets reversed.
Why does all of the colors on our slides get reversed and become
because the computer is on
unreadable?
dark mode. It needs to be on light mode.
The computer should go into light modes.
Yeah.
No, that's okay.
But we don't, not right now.
I can read it. It says
We'll
presidential
do it
election.
later.
All right. So everybody's asking the same question with any sort of election like this. So go next. And that is what swung it. Okay. So the answer is the voters. The voters swung this election. Yeah.
Thank you, voters.
This one was all to the
Thank you,
voters.
voters.
So we're going to do a little bit. So I want Cameron to read. These are some people I interviewed.
Okay.
This is Rain, 21 years old from Iowa. So if you'll just read
Okay,
this.
I'll read this. I'm Rain, and I cast my vote for Donald J. Trump. Under Trump, I was allowed to look at any website I wanted to. Really interesting websites that had interesting content. Nobody cared that I looked at them. Interesting images as well. Stuff that if Kamala were to become the president, I probably wouldn't be able to look at them anymore. So, yeah, for me, this election came down to websites. Follow me at really great website to learn more.
So this is just a little bit of a slice of Trumpdom. This is a little view
Thank
into
you,
the-
Rain, for sharing
Yeah,
your story.
thank you, Rain.
And thank you, Cam, for reading. So Patrick, you can read the next one.
Okay,
for
I'll
me.
read the next one. For me, this whole thing was basically...
Well, this is
this is
Patrick D. 27, New York City.
For me, this whole thing was basically a giant douche versus a turd sandwich, and who the hell wants to eat turds? So I went for the giant douche. Now, don't get me wrong, I hate the giant douche. Who the hell wants to eat a giant douche? But next to a turd sandwich, a giant douche doesn't sound bad to eat. A douche is made out of rubber, so it wouldn't taste good, but it also wouldn't make you sick as long as it's clean. The fact that it's giant isn't that crazy because if you've seen the episode, the turd sandwich is also pretty giant. Probably over 100 pounds of turds in the sandwich. Over a long enough period, you could eat the douche without really noticing. You could take it like a vitamin, but eating a giant turd sandwich, it would take just as long. And you'd be eating mostly turds until you got to the lettuce and the bread, which by that point would have had an old turd stuck on them because they've been in the sandwich for so long.
And I see a ... Like this was not the full quote. I assume this is just an excerpt.
Yeah, we'll go next.
Most of the weight of the giant douche would probably be the water. I'm assuming it's filled with water and not something nasty like piss. But even I'd rather drink 100 pounds of piss than eat 100 pounds of turds. I know because before I voted, I bought a Summer's Eve douche and made a small version of a turd sandwich just to make sure I was making the right decision. It was like a poll. I only took 2 bites of the turd sandwich, but I ended up polishing off the douche. Then in my head, I was like, okay, so the douche is definitely better. But then I thought the size might be a factor in the decision, so I made another bigger version of both. That time, the turd sandwich was a little bit better because the crap I put in was only like 90% rubber from the douche I had eaten earlier. I ended up eating about half of the medium-sized turd sandwich, but then I got to the medium-sized douche, and it was honestly, it blew me away eating the turd sandwich
After
eating the turd sandwich.
Yeah. So next.
So I kept making different size versions of the douche and turd sandwich and eating them. The douche won 9 out of 10 times during my experiments. Every once in a while, the turd sandwich would end up winning just because I was so sick of eating giant rubber douches. That's how I knew the race was close. When I went to go vote, I brought a bite of each so I could try them in the polling booth to make my final decision easier. Big surprise, the douche won again. In fact, I would say I developed a little bit of a taste for the douche, and I might keep eating them even after the election is decided, just once in a while. Not super often. The turd sandwich is more like a once in every 4 years kind of thing for me. So douche wins. Also, these Mexicans have to go like now. And if I could plug something, I would like you to go buy my book here.
Let me click on that link.
Yeah, click on that.
I want to see this book.
This is a book by this guy, Patrick D. that he sent me this. This is a book. It's called I'll Try the Possum by Patrick Doran. And the description is, a middle-aged man recalls growing up as a geek, but is now able to laugh about it through his tears.
Let me see more about the author here.
Well, we could read a little sample.
Yeah, let's read a little
It's
sample. I want to see.
I didn't even think about that, but we can.
Yeah.
It's
Let's
over. It's
sample
right
the book.
under
On the left. On the no.
read for free.
Oh.
No, you want to go
No.
back. You want to read sample on the left.
Okay.
So you could just read this too, I guess. I'll Try the Possum by Patrick Doran. Oh, it's
Interesting.
completely.
This is for Ralph. Okay.
So the entire thing is for Ralph.
I had it great for the first 3.5 years of my life.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing? I had it great for the first 3.5 years of my life when my 3 older sisters carried me around and fed me and played with me and doted on me, relieving my poor mom of much of the care of her 6th child in less than 8 years. Mom was exhausted, but my sisters had the energy and desire to make me their little play toy. They dressed me their very own real live baby doll. Although I've seen the pictures and the word doll doesn't really apply. But I'm told I was a happy little thing. They'd put me in my crib and proceed to tickle me 4 hours. This counted as entertainment in our household. My mom said it was so cute. You would laugh and laugh and laugh. You'd never stopped. The other kids even lined up and took turns. We're talking the aforementioned sisters, as well as 2 brothers, 5 little kids under the age of 8, tickling the new baby relentlessly.
What the fuck? I didn't read this.
Oh no, your dad and I got the biggest kick out of it. Now, granted, every time you laughed, you'd pee a little bit. We really went through the diapers.
Well, that explains a couple of things. One being the fact that I still pee a bit when I laugh really hard, which I think is called incontinence. At my age, time to start practicing my Kegels. And the other thing being the fact that I've never really been able to enjoy massages. Because when I get in the vicinity of my stomach or armpits, I begin to tense up. And when they actually touch these areas, I break into giggles like a Japanese schoolgirl. And the mood is just plain ruined. Plus, I still have to pay full price, even though there was a great big area that had to go unrubbed. Like my neck and waist. What a shame. And what a waste of money. It's not like I could say, could you just rub my feet for like 45 minutes without sounding like a weirdo? So I just never get massages. I hereby like to thank my siblings for this tactile pleasure I've never been able to enjoy all these years, all my life.
This is crazy. Wow.
This is so. This is only $2.99, and
Yeah.
I didn't realize that you wrote a book.
You must be making a killing on this. I
Yeah.
mean, these are some of the best opening paragraphs I've ever read.
I
You
know.
were tickled for hours. Your siblings ran a tickle train on you for
And this is for
hours.
Ralph. And this is for Ralph, too.
And it's dedicated to my
Dedicated
your
to
friend
Ralph. I want to read this whole book.
You should read this entire
You
book.
should do an audiobook of it.
You should contact us
Yeah, I
and
should
say
do
what's
it.
up, man. We got the
Wow.
same name.
We
Let's
should do an
talk.
interview.
Let's talk about our
Doran
name.
on Doran.
Doran
Yeah.
on Doran. Damn, that's good as fuck.
That'd
All
be
right,
good.
let's see the other voters here. I mean, we
Well,
got
no, that was pretty much it.
That was the whole thing?
Yeah, pretty much. And congratulations, Donald Trump, guys. And no big
So,
thanks
yeah.
to the voters that I talked to.
What do you guys think is it going to change in in this country now that we got Trump back?
Well, I mean, there's already an immediate change. I mean, I'm now going to read an audiobook.
Yeah, that's true. He learned
One of the
about
great
Jobs.
Yeah, already
Jobs
creating
created.
a job. There's
Yeah.
already a job created.
Or in fact, yeah, you know what is? You know what? You're right. This is a better question. What has changed since yesterday on Tuesday when nothing happened versus today on Wednesday when all the results have been revealed as Trump winning?
I grew a half inch. Swear to God.
For real.
Woke up half inch taller.
Wow.
Thank you, Donald Trump, for this.
I had a breakfast.
We're
Really?
bringing Live Leak is back.
Live Leak is back.
Live Leak
Gawker
is back.
is gone forever.
Gawker is gone forever.
Thank God.
Thank you, Peter.
Pretty much any journalist is dead.
Yes,
Which is
thank you
good.
for that.
Yeah.
Which is good. I like that.
Yeah, I like everything.
Yeah, I like everything.
I like-
so
I like
it's hard
all
for
of
me
it.
to
Everything.
complain about really anything.
You know what? This is kind of off topic, but it's something I just thought of. A tip for anybody out there who's socially awkward like me. Just if you're at a party, someone asks, "What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite song? What's your favorite book?" You don't know what to say. Say, "I like everything." Easy.
No, I like
Gets the
them all.
conversation started.
That's right.
You know what's a better question?
What's a
what?
better
What
question?
do you hate?
That's a good question. I'd say I don't hate anything. I like it all. Again, great conversation starter. People are going to be so fascinated.
And these topics would not even been brought up if this man did not win.
Right. Trump is basically making us introverts, giving us the tools we need to get out there and make a splash.
Yes,
he was
at the pool.
And I heard back in the day, Trump was shy.
Is that so?
Shy to shot. That's what happened with him.
Yeah.
He was so shy for so many years, then he gets a hot one through the ear, and he goes,
Because it's an earring. It looks
I
cool.
just became
He was feeling
fucking
himself.
not shy.
Yeah.
I just became confident for the first time in my life. I
crazy.
had a brush with death, and now every time I walk into the function and there's a couple of people around the keg, I have no problem walking in, grabbing a cup, and getting myself a glass. And in fact, if somebody spills something on me, I always have something witty to say back.
Yeah.
Like, oh, thanks, forgot to take a shower today.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
you
yeah.
spilled
I'll save that
sticky-
for later and then start licking my shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
that's right.
I'll save. I'm saving this for later, or why not right now? And start sucking
Well,
it out
why
of your
not right
shirt.
now? Confidence. That's what Donald
suck
Trump
your shirt.
exudes.
Sucking drinks out of your shirt is a good party trick. Because
Dipping
not
your
everyone,
sleeve.
Everyone can do it. Not everyone knows that you can do it.
And if you get the stain out when you suck,
But if you
great party trick.
dip your sleeve into
red
the
wine stain, suck the whole thing out.
dip your
Shirt
sleeve
turn
into the
white
jungle
again.
juice, and then
Yeah.
you walk around the entire night sucking on your
Yeah,
long
doing
sleeve.
this.
Yeah.
They say,
And
what
people
do you-
go like,
people
"Oh, it's a
what are you
shy
sucking
nerd."
there.
I'm actually having jungle juice out of my sleeve.
And now that I have this alcohol in me, I'm mad confident. I'm gonna break the table in half.
That's
Yeah.
right. And I'm gonna take my entire shirt off and suck it out of the entire shirt,
This is
not
pretty
just
much
my
flying
sleeve.
flying
yellow
elbow
shots
from
to me.
underneath the table.
Yeah,
going
that's
up.
right. Yeah,
These
people are
are-
just sitting there, just enjoying playing chess. And you go, oh, bam,
Boom.
and then the table jumps up.
Hide,
chess game room.
hide under the table.
Yep.
Yep.
All night, alcohol wears off.
Life of the
And
party.
you're showing I'm confident even without the aid of performance enhancing drugs.
That's right. And also, fashion is a huge part of confidence.
Yeah.
Put one of those fake pregnancy bellies, if you're a man, and walk into the party and tell me people don't want to talk to you.
Yep. They're gonna say, "Oh, how far along are you?" And they're gonna
100
say,
months.
100 months.
Say I got here about 10 minutes ago.
Also,
What are you
another thing
talking
you could do?
about?
Fun
What?
party trick. Say, "It's my baby's umbilical cord," right?
It's your
You gotta
weenie.
show your penis.
No. Yeah, show your
pull
penis at the party.
You pull
Your
you
penis.
pull it out. It's not a pregnancy belly. It's been hollowed out. There's a bag of wine in there.
Oh, Franzia.
Franzia
Franzia.
wine.
Franzia in the camel back.
Uh-huh. Camel front.
The camel front.
Uh-huh.
And
Full
honestly,
of red wine.
I don't mind the tariffs that much.
The tariffs.
I
are
don't know what
good,
that
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And we, you know, I'm fine with
Is that a guy?
Tariff?
tariff.
You think of
streamer.
Terrence?
Terrence?
Terrence, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you think Terrence.
Terrence
Well,
Howard.
I mean, let's not. I mean, I'm fine with him.
Yeah, we're not even talking about him.
Terrence Howard
Yeah.
should be in the cabinet. if you
Department
ask
of
me.
Math.
Department of.
I think he should be in the
acting.
cabinet and
Yeah.
lock the cabinet.
You really want to kill him?
Jesus.
It's not going to kill somebody. Lock them in a cabinet.
Starvation.
I mean, we'll let him out eventually.
Yeah, have a
He
food
doesn't
bowl.
have, he
When is
doesn't have to
eventually?
die to
You
be
can
in a
die
cabinet.
during eventually.
You could die anytime.
Yeah. So what if he dies?
Death
in the
could come for you
cabinet?
at any moment.
Not right now.
It's not my.
Yeah.
If I lock someone in a cabinet and they die like 30 seconds later, that is not my fault. They were going to die. If I lock them in a
true.
cabinet, I leave them in there for like a couple weeks and they're dead. That's on me.
What if they have a wood allergy?
A wood allergy?
Allergic
I
to
never
wood
said it was a wooden cabinet.
or whatever the material is. Find metal.
Wait,
If they were allergic to
if
all
it's metal-
materials,
If it's metal, isn't it a locker?
I think it can still be a cabinet.
And then you're a bully if you put somebody in a locker.
Yeah.
Bully.
If you're a bully if you shove someone into a locker, but if you put them in a locker and lock it, you are an experimenter.
No, you're not a scientist just because you put someone in a locker.
It's the it's well. Anyway, I'm gonna talk. I guess I wouldn't be using a locker anyway. I want to
Yeah.
use a cabinet.
Yeah, so he's allergic to wood, and you have just been convicted of first-degree homicide.
Here's the thing though, is everything around is wood. So if he's allergic to wood, I'm already
what do
gonna
you
know
mean
that
everything around is wood?
because I'm in my wooden room.
Okay, so you've already killed him.
Oh, you've got a mahogany
I don't care.
room?
It
You
doesn't.
put his
if
dead
someone
body.
comes into your house and they're allergic to your house, it's not your fault.
It
Yeah.
absolutely is.
It is absolutely not.
He's got. What if he has a
If he
documented?
told me,
what
if he told me,
you. Okay, yeah, he told you.
okay, then I wouldn't bring
Or
him in.
actually, what if he doesn't know? Because it's like
Yeah.
it's same
He
as bee
doesn't know.
stings. The
That's the
first
second time
it's the
he's
second
touched
time he's
wood.
touched wood.
Can you be allergic
It's an
to wood?
accident.
He is. Or
is?
in this scenario, he is. So
Yeah,
yeah,
but is this actually
Is
an
Terrence
allergy?
Howard allergic to wood?
Let's see.
I don't know, man. I honestly that came into my brain in a way so fast that it makes me think it's something I know about.
Yeah, it's got to be true.
is
I
that Terrence
trust you.
Howard has a deathly allergy to touching
Anyway,
wood.
Trump's gonna pardon me because I voted for him.
Yeah.
Damn, so
He
this
has a
entire
list.
thing-
He has a
Oh.
list of everybody who voted for him.
checking it
He
twice.
pardons. He's gonna give him 10 free pardons.
10.
Yeah.
10, yeah. Oh well, I know you're upset because you voted for Kamala.
Yeah.
I didn't vote.
You didn't vote.
You didn't vote. You didn't vote. That's a vote for Kamala, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you got to get out there and vote.
Yeah,
Okay?
they count laziness as
We're
a vote
voting for the
her.
lesser of
Laziness is always a vote for the
We're voting
Democrat.
for the lesser of two evils, okay? I didn't want to vote, but I'm going to get out there and vote for Trump because I'm trying to
Okay.
reduce the harm.
All right.
Yeah.
Harm reduction.
Not voting. That's a vote for the Democrats.
Okay. What about if I go in and I again write in Slim Shady and Marshall Mathers?
So Trump is not going to pardon you, but I heard that basically Slim Shady and Marshall Mathers are running a campaign where every write-in vote they get, they will put your name into one of their songs, like it's a Patreon credit.
Yeah.
Are you fucking for real?
I
Yeah,
am
that's
for real.
that's all you got.
What would you even rhyme with Caleb Pitts?
Spray that shit.
Spray that shit.
I like a skunk. I spray
Gayer
that
than
shit.
Gayer than shit.
I'm gay and then I shit.
Gayer
That's
than
really
shit.
what I would have not have voted for him if I knew
Caleb
This
this.
Pitts
one's
are
for
gayer
you,
than
Caleb
shit.
Pitts. You're gayer than shit. And
No,
you,
that's not. If
and
I
you
would,
spray like a bitch.
I would not be my. I wouldn't have voted
I
for
would
him if I
not
knew
be my
that.
me.
I would not have been my meat. I would not be my meat if I knew that they were going to do. I wouldn't have voted for them. So that was a big mistake.
Well, I mean, it's over now.
Yeah, it's over. All right, Donald Trump is the president. Congratulations to Donald Trump.
Yeah. Thanks, Don.
Thank you for everything
being
that you've been the president of, including the United States. So, good night, and it's a new day in America. What do they say?
Donald
Pleasant
Trump
tomorrow.
is president.
Good night and a pleasant
President tomorrow.
President tomorrow.
President tomorrow.
President tomorrow,
And forever, or 4 years.
and for 4 years more.
4 years.
Good night. It's a tie.
It's a tie.
It's a tie.
Oh my
Congratulations
God.
to both people.
Yeah.
It was a tie.
This was honestly unprecedented.
So before you basically
we're
say
unprecedented.
any information, I'll just teach you guys the information.
Tell
'Cause
us,
this
'cause
was on the
I've been
news. This was on the
completely
news. I know you guys have been sequestered.
dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything closed off.
So, guys, it was a tie. And we actually did predict it was going to be a tie.
we did.
If we can just go right into the first slide here. This was our projected election results. We were running some polls. We projected a perfect tie with the left side of the country swinging blue, left wing, and the right side swinging right wing.
down the middle.
Yeah.
Right down the middle.
And left down the middle.
And
Your
left.
red New Hampshire, that hasn't happened in a couple of years.
Yeah, and we thought that this, and we'll see a mostly blue Texas as well, and
And a
this is-
little tiny corner of North Dakota
yeah,
that ended up going
just
red.
the tiniest bit. But this was our projected result. But it was actually surprising what happened. And this, I think, is a no-brainer. Left,
Yeah.
right. But what actually happened was a little different. So let's look at the
Oh,
actual
wow.
election results.
Oh, interesting. California.
We were wrong in multiple ways.
That's
okay,
an upset.
we predicted the left side of the country was going to go for Kamala. The right side of the country was going to go for Donald Trump. Not only did we get the colors mixed up, but the candidates were also completely wrong.
Really?
Yeah. Can we show here the results? This was the left side of the country actually all voted. They wrote in Mrs. Red
For the Apple Party.
for the Apple Party, and the right side all voted for Mr. Blue of the Water Drop Party. And Kamala and Donald Trump actually each got 0 votes.
Wow. So
This
but
was a massive write-in campaign.
Mrs. Red and Mr. Blue, they each got 100 electoral votes. As we know, it's 101 to win.
Yeah.
So it was nobody.
So it's a tie, yeah.
It's a tie.
Interesting tie,
Simple
too.
tie.
The water drop party.
exact
I
tie.
heard rumblings about the water drop party.
You heard? I heard kind of drippings.
ripplings. I meant to say.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of ripplings about the water drop party.
Yeah, and I heard a lot of crisp crunches.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of amazing crisp crunches and a lot
Yeah,
of falling.
the apple party fell on top of my head.
It fell on your head.
What are you
Fell on my head.
The party
while I
did
was
not
sitting
fall
under a
on your
tree,
head.
A party tree with a tree. Shut up.
like Newton. There's gonna be a
Isaac
new
and-
town now that these two are in office.
Really?
Yeah, they're gonna make
Town?
a new town.
Let's go next slide while
Purple
I try
Village.
to find my thing. So this is Mrs. Red from the Apple Party. Let's just go through the candidates and
This
talk
is
about their
clearly
platforms.
DEI to me.
God damn, though you
So-
can't DENY that.
We'll just
that
kind
That's
of
good.
we'll go through and read some of their policies. Okay. These they tied.
Yeah.
Neither of these are the president right now, but these are what we could have had.
Okay.
Mrs. Red supports snack time in schools. She says sweet behavior will be legally protected.
Ooh.
She is pro music. She says military spending must double.
Okay.
1 public execution per day.
It's not that bad.
2 men should not be allowed to get married.
Okay. What about 2
Women
girls?
are machines that you put kindness coins into until sex falls out.
Okay.
She's pro apples, but anti water droplets. And that's Mrs. Red's platform. I don't know. How do you guys feel? I know you're.
Okay,
I'm
so
curious how you feel
one by
about
one,
Mrs.
I would
Red.
say support snack time in schools. That's a no-brainer. We've been lobbying for that forever.
Yeah.
Sweet behavior will be legally protected. It depends on how you define sweetness.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
think that the Supreme Court's supposed to do a ruling on that pretty soon. Pro music, I'm fine with. I'm also pro music.
Yeah.
Military spending, yeah. Boy, I don't know what the next 2 even mean. 2 men should not be allowed to get married. I agree because I think that they should be getting gay married as a separate kind of thing. Women are machines, yes. Pro apples. I like apples. The only problem I have here, honestly, is anti-water droplets.
Yeah, me too. I mean,
Really?
the thing about her, and it's true with every single American politician, you can't always get what you want. There's some things that I don't agree with, but
Right.
I agree with 1 public execution and women are machines, but everything else I don't agree with.
Sure.
Oh, pro music. Sorry.
And
I am
also,
pro
I
music.
would really like if she would specify on the kindness coins if that's something we have to earn ourselves or if there's
Yeah.
going to be kind of a...
Or if you just get them.
Like
Does that
you
happen
pick-
when
yeah.
you make dinner, or is making
Yeah.
dinner an obligation?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that if she was president, we might find out more about
I just want
that.
the
but yeah.
details of that plan.
Maybe this is why she couldn't, push it over the edge.
It's true.
But let's
Yeah.
take a look at Mr. Blue. This is Mr. Blue of the Water Drop Party. And let's take a look at his platform, some of his policies.
Okay.
Snack time is for the home, not schools.
Ooh.
Okay. Snacks should be at home. It's okay to act sour once in a while. Mr. Blue is pro dancing. Mr. Blue says military spending must double, 1 public execution per day. 2 men should not be allowed to get married. Women are machines for producing children. Mr. Blue is anti-apples, but pro-water droplets. And
Interesting.
Mr. Blue has a questionable birth certificate.
Yeah.
Don't know
Okay.
if he is an
I
American
can,
I can
just
see-
based on his outfit, it seems
Right.
like he's
Well,
not
that-
American.
he's part green, it looks like to me.
Yeah.
Was that what
So that's
he
his
ran on?
That's
Was
his
that-
clothing.
Oh, interesting.
He ran on the riverbed.
Oh, okay.
So one thing I like about this platform is that with the women are machines thing, there's no fucking kindness coins. Why
Right.
Yeah.
we're not introducing an extra layer, extra step of bureaucracy between us and producing a child.
You're not concerned with the economy.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Just,
Because
It's-
kindness coins are important, I think. I think that that's a very important thing to implement because
Okay, so this is a clear red versus blue kind of disagreement we
Starting
have.
to see who you guys each wrote in.
Yeah, well, he went all the way. You flew to California just to write in
Yeah.
a vote, and I just stayed
Obviously.
here in good old New York City.
Yeah.
yeah, that's where I'm registered to vote. I have to do it there.
Yeah. He was born in California.
Yeah.
Always got
Chico.
You're a Chico.
Yeah, I'm from Chico.
You're from Chico,
Yeah.
California.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
You have to vote where you're born, by the way.
Yeah.
But I know what people are asking. This is a perfect tie between Mrs. Red and Mr. Blue, but Trump and Kamala didn't get a single vote. What happened to Trump and Kamala? We have from the news some information about what's been going on with them and what happened after they sadly did not receive any votes. So Kamala Harris has returned to her family's homestead farm in the prairies of Black Hawk, Nebraska to help her grandfather, Old Man Harris, tend to their dairy cows and clear land to plant corn, potatoes, turnips, squash, and beans.
Why didn't she run on that? She should have ran on the beans and corn party.
I don't think that
There's no
exists.
such thing as a beans and corn party.
Well, she could have
are
made
you
it up.
crazy?
She could have made up the beans and corn party. If she said
ridiculous.
If she said everyone has to plant beans and corn all day with Old Man Harris, I would have voted for her.
You think people would have voted for her if she said everyone has to plant beans and
I don't
corn
think.
all
Yeah.
day?
I respect the fact that she decided to just go back home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Leave all this the DC fucking hubbub
Right.
behind.
Which
you.
one is her grandfather?
That's her grandfather right there.
The
yeah.
man
Yeah,
pushing
which one?
Yeah, the
you
man.
you really think that she could be
You think
related
she's
to
a horse?
Well, no, there's another man in the back.
No, that's her.
No, behind, right there.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a
her.
house.
It's a painting of
Those
her
are two
house.
birds.
Well, who's that?
All right,
don't-
and then Donald Trump.
Uh-huh.
Donald Trump retired to New Mexico, where he is attempting to establish a diocese.
Oh, interesting.
Where others may be fearless in their promulgation of the Catholic faith, Donald is reserved and understanding. He is in the process of building a Romanesque cathedral in Santa Fe. Donald is more aware of his mortality than ever, but has found solace among the locals, whose provincial natures belie a deep spiritual oneness with the stark landscape. The southwestern desert is harsh and barren, but its denizens welcome Donald with open arms.
That's sweet.
Donald Trump and his Native American guide, Jacinto, travel east to Elk Mountain to visit a village where Donald's close friend, the vicar Joseph Latour, lies gravely ill with a case of black measles. As they trek through the wilderness, Donald ponders the impact of white settlement among the Native Americans and the diseases the whites have spread. A blizzard hinders Donald and Jacinto's progress, and they are forced to seek refuge in a cave that Jacinto confides has been used in Native American ceremonies for generations. Jacinto swears Donald to secrecy about the cave's location and contents, a request that Donald will honor to the end of his days.
That's amazing.
Jacinto invites Donald to press his ear to the cave wall. Donald hears the great rushing of a massive underground river, churning and pounding through miles of impenetrable rock like an artery of the earth itself. The experience is transcendent. Donald realizes that though his life is nearing its terminus, and though Latour may succumb to the measles even despite Native American folk medicine, the cathedral they have spent their twilight years erecting together will stand forever. Their relationship, a lifelong friendship deeper even than brotherhood, is already etched eternally into the community of Santa Fe. Their cathedral, a massive memento mori standing resolute in the rough red rocks of the American Southwest.
Wow.
Jacinto discovers a new form of energy known as electronium and builds a big robot.
Wow.
So that's what's been going on with Donald Trump and with
Interesting.
Jacinto.
You know, I am
That was his
excited.
running mate, Jacinto?
No, Jacinto
No.
is his Native American guide.
this is
Oh,
a Native
okay. I was a
American
little bit
guy that he
confused
met
there.
Yeah,
in,
no. His running mate was
Mexico.
J.D. Vance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we don't know what the fuck
And the
he's
J
doing.
does not stand for Jacinto.
No.
I looked that up.
Jacinto,
The native.
the native ants. Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So Donald Trump, I'm very happy for you. I'm happy for you, Kamala, too, because I feel like almost like the American people set you guys free from this fucking stupid electoral politics. You guys can go live the rest of your lives doing these amazing
Yeah.
things.
But that's nice to they're private citizens now.
Yeah.
But the country needs to be led by somebody.
It's true.
So let's take a look here. These were the election results. Like we said, it's a perfect tie. What do? There's no president. Neither of them won. What can we do? Well, I'll tell you. They are going to do a mixture.
Whoa.
This is the mixture style.
This is unprecedented.
I wish there was a word for this color.
This is called a mixture.
Okay. So
And
this
I
is
went to
mixture.
colormixer.com to make this color to
Make
be
a
an exact
perfect
mixture.
mixture of
Or I
these
mean,
two
I didn't do it. The government did it.
Uh-huh.
So let's look. Mrs. Red plus or Mrs. Red. I said Mrs. Blue. That's
Because
a
of the hair.
Screw up.
The
Yeah.
green hair.
It's an outfit,
Oh.
but it is kind of an ostentatious female style outfit. This is Mrs. Red and Mr. Blue mixture equals the purple, the wet apple or apple shaped droplet party. So let's take a look. This is the purple. Is the president. Let's take a look at the platform. Let's see some of the policies that are going to be enacted in our country.
Okay.
It's kind of a mix of the policies you'll see. So snack at home and at school.
2 snacks. That's I can get behind that one. Yeah. who can't?
Sour, sweet, it doesn't matter.
Wow.
Either way is fine. Pro music and pro dancing. Do both at the same time. Hell, why not?
That's good.
Military spending must quadruple. 2 public executions per day.
Okay.
And 4 men should not be allowed to get married.
All right. Well, even the most lefty liberal can admit that
Yeah.
that's true.
Women are machines, period.
Mm-hmm.
Pro wet apples, but anti apple shaped droplets.
Okay.
And birth certificate clearly states that it is a mutant born from a mixture.
So they don't like themselves?
Yeah, because it says that they're anti-apple shaped droplets, and yet it's the apple shaped droplet party.
Yeah, so this just some of the quirks of a mixture.
You're just chalking that up to mixture.
That's just quirks.
okay.
More quirks
And how was they combined?
through a mixture.
Yeah, the mixture is clear.
But and I know whatever this is incredible precedent, but actually history buffs will know, like for example Joe Gleason, fans of American politics,
True.
will remember that there was actually one election that ended in a mixture before.
Really?
Yeah,
Which election
the
was that?
election results in 1880 were actually a perfect tie between
Wow.
Winfield Hancock and James Garfield. And back then they actually did do a mixture. You can see here they did Garfield plus Hancock mixture, and this equaled a president named Output Boy,
Oh, wow.
and that was cool.
A handsome young lad.
Yeah.
But the purple is actually one of the more exciting mixtures due to how scary it looks.
It does look very scary. It has
And
one
so
long leg and
It
one
will
short
be
one.
it will be commemorated on a lot of different things. For example, the purple will be on the $100 bill.
Oh, it
Interesting.
looks good.
Will be on the $100 coin.
Okay.
Finally.
Will
Finally.
be on the Queen playing card.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Will be on the 2-level bus.
why it's the
And
wrong
will
country.
be on the green egg.
I like the green egg.
What?
That purple will be on the green egg.
I wish
going
that it was a
forward.
purple egg.
Yeah, me too.
But
That's what I might.
Yeah, this is
and
the green egg.
I'm aware of that.
So here's my question about the green egg. Does it always need to be near the orange flowers?
Doesn't need to be, but it would be preferred if it was.
because it's almost a
Because of
mixture
the
its
green
own.
stems.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Why.
Well, the green egg creates orange flowers.
The green egg doesn't create orange flowers. Brown seeds create orange flowers.
That's true.
I'm a dope.
Seeds are not eggs, even though they look like small eggs. But that's all my slides.
Okay.
I just wanted to let you guys know kind of what was happening in the news.
Yeah.
with
So
this
now
big
that
tie.
we can actually talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
I've always felt like there was a deep division between the East Coast and the West Coast. It runs back to almost the 1990s of sorts,
right.
where you have rivalries you know what they say: as the rappers go, so does America. And here
Right.
we are, 25 years later, and we're split right down the middle.
Yeah.
Right, and I do always remember. I think about how the rappers of the West Coast were always rapping about apples.
Yeah.
Apple this, apple that. Put a gat in an
And
apple.
meanwhile, over here on the East Coast, Wu-Tang,
Yep.
the 36 droplets.
I grew up on the water.
I grew up with some water. I was drinking the water.
Shame on a droplet who tried to run game on a droplet.
I drank a glass of water. I drank a cup of water. The combination made my mouth wet.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's been telegraphed for a long time.
Droplet, y'all. Droplet.
Droplet,
Give me
spill,
a
y'all.
drop. Give me a drop so I can take it away. Off on a droplet.
And that was some blue shit.
Drop charge.
That was
droplet,
some real
y'all.
blue and red
Yeah.
type shit.
Blue versus red.
And now we have a straight up purple nurple of a country.
yeah.
And now,
Oh,
so
don't
that's
say
my
nurple.
okay. Why not?
I mean, we have a mixture for
We
a
got a
president.
straight
You
up
can't say
mixture
nurple.
of what? You can't say nurple anymore.
Yeah, you can't say nurple.
Well, whatever. Like they've never said nurple. Okay. So my problem is,
Sure.
what are the rappers gonna do now?
Yeah.
They might have to join together. What if one of every West and East Coast rapper mixture
What if they
become
mixture?
one mixture? We get half the rappers.
So who's a West Coast rapper? Let's say Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's an East Coast rapper? Let's
Drake.
say I was gonna go Diddy because Drake is from Toronto.
Oh yeah, that's not our country.
Yeah, so that's not the right thing.
Yeah.
So
So
go Diddy.
Diddy?
Well, let's go Diddy. So yeah, so Diddy
Kendrick.
and Kendrick Lamar were
Mixture.
Dendrid.
Dendrick.
Dendricky.
Puff
Dendricky.
Dendrid.
No, he's not Puffy anymore. He's not Puff Daddy anymore.
Oh.
He's Diddy.
Wasn't he most recently Diddy Dirty Money?
Well, that's basically his band. That's like calling
Oh.
him Kurt Cobain Nirvana.
I thought that was his name.
No, you fucking idiot. You don't know the first thing about rap.
I don't really.
Okay, then rap something for me right now.
I just said I don't really know it.
Yes.
How would I rap it if I don't really know it?
Well, you proved my point. You're your own point.
Yeah, I proved myself.
Another debate.
You proved yourself.
You
I
proved yourself. But I just am worried about the state of rap. And I
Yeah.
have had this kind of problem every single time that somebody gets elected.
Mm-hmm.
What are the rappers going to do? 2016, Eminem said that he hates fucking Donald Trump. And
He's
he
an
loves,
orange
He hates
orange.
fucking Donald
or
Trump.
loves toasters.
'Cause he's not
or
gay.
whatever he said. Yeah. I'm so sick of fucking Donald
I
Trump.
don't want to fuck Donald Trump anymore.
He's
Yeah.
got an awfully hot coffee pot.
Hope I don't drop a droplet on
On your-
Donald
Yeah.
Droplet or whatever it was.
Water drop.
Water drop. I got an
That's
awfully hot
That's
water
an awfully
drop.
hot water drop.
It's an awfully wet water drop.
Mrs. Apple, you're an asshole.
Whoa, that's more Danny Brown.
Yeah.
Donald or Eminem is more Donald Eminem.
Donald.
You know what? That would be the most insane thing ever. Hey, Eminem, I want to see your birth certificate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think your name's Eminem.
Your name could be, I don't know.
Donald
Trump.
Droplet. Donald Droplet. I don't
Donald
know.
Droplet is a good ass
But he's
name
wait.
for a
He
rapper.
actually is a mixture because
Yeah.
he's from Detroit, the middle of the country.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So he's
Purple.
purple. Well,
Yeah.
mixture. I mean,
What were the results for Detroit? Was that purple?
I think it was
Wherever
red.
the line was.
I think
I
it
don't
was
know where
red.
the
That
line
was where the line was?
I said wherever.
Or
the
I think it
line
was left.
I don't remember.
It was
left.
It was blue.
Interesting.
Well, left was red.
yeah.
Left was no, but that's
Well,
what
it's
I mean.
all
it
a
was,
mixture
it
now.
was blue. Well, it's all just a mixture now, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter
Yeah.
because it's a mixture.
Yeah.
You know what happened actually? This coastal switch. This happened in the 1800s when the parties switched. We got a similar thing, and then it turned into a mixture. Yeah, you know, Republicans used to like they used to like. Why are you getting so scared?
You're scaring me.
What am I getting scared?
The droplet party used to be all about apples.
They used to be like,
Yeah.
we fucking love apples.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's red and shit.
Yeah.
And then something happened, and now they fucking hate apples.
So it's
Yeah.
probably
It was literally something behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Something behind the scenes, the crime scenes, political.
Crime.
Political
I find
crimes.
that the world is a crime.
Watergate.
Watergate. Don't even get me
Watergate.
started on
Applegate.
Watergate. Applegate. Christina.
She did all
Christina
this.
Watergate.
Christina.
It all traces back to Christina Applegate.
Is she the one who's like this?
Did you guys ever drink apple water?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I never did, but we're about to be starting to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much in every. It says snack time. I already know what the snack's going to be every time.
Apple
An
water.
apple and some fucking water.
Or an apple filled with water. Apple skin filled with water. You bite in, the
And it
water goes
explodes
in.
like a
Yeah.
water balloon. It still has seeds in it.
I'm just
A
waiting to
water
hear
apple.
what the peanut butter party has to say about the apple.
Peanut butter party does not.
Peanut
the
butter
apple
party,
party.
is not a real party.
No, it's a
You're
party.
being
It's a-
so ridiculous.
I'm
with
not
these
being
parties you're making
ridiculous.
up.
No, the peanut butter party.
It's
They're
the Democrats,
real.
the Republicans, the Green Party, the Whigs, the Apple Party, and the water
the
droplets.
peanut butter party.
The peanut butter party doesn't enter into it. That's
Yeah.
a party in the UK.
No,
we don't,
no,
we don't,
no.
we don't
We
have
have
those in the
far-right
US.
the peanut
party
butter
in the
party
UK.
was here
No.
by Reese West.
Okay, graffiti was here. Motherfucker.
The peanut butter party, the apple party was saying, please vote for us. Don't let the peanut butter party siphon votes. We're better together.
You are an idiot.
I'm not an idiot.
You
You
might as
need to
well
read
be-
Howard Zinn. You
You
literally
do
need to read
read
Howard
Howard
Zinn.
Zinn, the People's History of the United
Was he
Party.
was he in the nicotine party?
Dude.
Dude, you don't know the first thing about
There's
parties.
all these parties you're making up.
You're
making me
making up
cringe.
shit, dude. Oh, let me guess, the
it's
jelly
not just
party.
the two-party system anymore because we have a mixture party now.
I'll
we
tell
have to
you,
start.
it's a one party.
recognizing
The
all
way,
these
the
other
way you're
parties.
talking right now, I'm going to tell you one party you're not going to be a part of. My birthday party this year.
Seriously?
Dude, be politically accurate. We are putting this on YouTube.
Yeah, thank you very much. We're going to get flagged for misinfo. 'cause
Don't
you
cry. Don't cry.
Well,
Water,
that's kinda
Mr. Water
water
Droplet
droplet
Party because we're
party
doing
type
mixture.
of
You
shit.
better be crying apple juice.
Yeah, that's right. And I get to lick it one time to check. So you don't get to cry.
But seriously, everything in the country is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I hope that they mix movies with TV.
Oh,
They
movies
have
with
already
musicals.
started on that.
No, I know that there's TV shows and there's movies, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking like a TV show that has the gravitas or the prestige, if you will, of a movie.
Yeah, or a movie that's just like so boring and nothing happens,
So
like an
stupid,
episode of a
just
TV
procedural
show.
dog shit.
Yeah.
A filler
movies.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. A bottle movie.
Yeah.
This one's filler. Directors should be making filler movies where
I
they make,
agree.
Yeah.
make one,
And they're like,
one
yeah,
movie where a bunch of stuff happens and they make another movie with just nothing.
basically nothing.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of
Nothing,
backstory
yeah.
from the guys from the first movie. That's a
It's
good
no,
idea.
it's backstory just of guys from the movie that you're watching, but it's just they don't ever
They do
anything.
Transformers and then they do like a Abbott Elementary filler episode
Yeah.
that's a feature length.
But those do actually create some interesting character development.
Dude,
If you think about it.
why are you so contrarian today? You're saying,
I'm just sick of this fucking political system.
me too. I bet you want to tear that
I wanna
fucking flag
piss on
down,
it.
right? Don't piss on it. But
You
it,
don't
but
want-
that's,
come on.
that we will be
I wanna
putting you in
shit on
prison.
it.
Don't shit on the flag.
That's
I'm gonna fart
a
on
step
it
too
on the
far.
side of it.
Farting is
Farting is a
completely
step
fine.
backwards.
I want to use it to
from
wipe
shitting.
my penis when after I pee,
That's probably okay too. I'm not that
like a
up to-
girl.
do girls use flags to wipe their pussies when they fucking
Some
take
girls
a
wipe
piss?
after they pee.
Yeah, if they have a really dribbly one. With the, I actually don't know that much about girls, to be honest.
You better start learning. You
Yeah, I
better
guess I
start
do.
learning because this country is divided, or actually
Women
it's a
are
mixture.
machines.
Women
Yeah.
are
You don't have to
machines,
learn
yeah.
about any biological function.
I don't know the fucking first thing about a
Okay,
machine.
okay, Mister gonna take his girl to the mechanic when he doesn't know how to fix it.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
shit.
Yeah, what's the problem with that?
What, she's got to...
What am I supposed to do? Let her break?
You are not a man.
You gotta run
I'm not
her-
a man.
You're
Man
not a
card revoked.
Yeah.
What's up?
If you don't know how to fix every single part, if you're girl a machine and you don't know how to fix every single part,
Real shit.
man card revoked right there.
No.
Oh, but
no,
I don't have
no.
a garage.
Oh, okay. Do it outside on the street.
They're not that big.
No.
I don't have a garage, and I'm gonna proudly take my wife to the mechanic when she breaks down
You would.
Bro would let another man touch his machine.
because I respect my mechanic and I want him to keep his job.
That's
Fuck his
actually
job.
dope as fuck. I'm not
Excuse
gonna lie.
me?
No, that's
Fuck
actually
jobs.
dope as fuck.
Whoa,
Okay, now you really sounded like a
Steve
water droplet.
Jobs,
Mm-hmm.
dude,
You know what?
he's been dead.
Yeah, he's been dead. You know what? He probably would have cured his cancer with Mrs. Apple in charge
Yeah,
Well,
Maybe.
because he ate apples to cure that shit.
she probably wouldn't have liked him
I
very
thought he
much.
ate grapes.
He ate some fruit.
Think that what
He ate
had,
a plethora.
I think he ate
Every
a good
day
amount of
got
fruit.
an edible arrangement delivered. That's how he carries.
Great, another fucking mango flower.
He was trying to pay. He was trying to pay the edible arrangements company with his insurance card.
More
He was
expensive
like,
than chemotherapy.
It's actually it's mostly covered. This is only going to cost me $5.
yeah, it's mostly covered in yogurt.
Oh, that's why he died.
Yeah.
It was a dairy. He was eating yogurt covered fruit. Or those sour fruits that they have at Costco now.
Calling edible arrangements. She's like, yeah, and I have Cigna.
Blue Cross Blue Shield. Am I in network?
Blue Cross Blue Shield. Now
Sounded
it's gonna
like a
be
water droplet.
Red Cross Blue Shield.
Yeah, well, that would actually be a pretty sick loadout. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking
A red
cool.
cross
that
and a
would be
blue
cool.
shield.
Damn, it just makes sense too.
Yeah.
Just makes
Castlevania vibes, kind
Absolutely.
of. Wow.
Well, guys, the election is
over.
sadly over. We're gonna have to wait 4 more years. 4 more years until the next one. 4 more years
Until the next
Until the
election.
next election. 4 more years. We're waiting patiently. So we're waiting patiently 4 more years for the next election because we love doing political stuff and covering this kind of shit.
We're political people. You know
Yeah.
that about us.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be, and you can bet your bottom dollar next election season, I'm gonna be sitting there like I do every single year at the old Fuddruckers watching,
Yeah.
watching the results come in.
Wait,
Slapping
Julio, you
your
said
butt.
you had something you wanted to show?
You're going to be at the Fuddruckers slapping your butt like that video of the guy at the racetrack.
Oh,
Where he's sitting there. He's going,
You know what would be a good place to watch the election coverage? Dick's Last Resort.
yeah.
Because they'd probably be walking around, fuck this. Baseball.
How did you get a ballot?
You got a ballot and you wrote it? Wait, he said he was going to do this.
How
Hold
did you
on.
do this?
Wait a minute. Wait, is Rochelle Fruit? Is that Mrs. Apple?
Whoa.
That's got to be Mrs. Apple, right?
Wait, how did you commit voter fraud?
How did
Yeah.
you do this,
How did
man?
you get a ballot?
Is this really what it's like? It's that easy?
I got a source on the inside.
Who sent you their ballot and you wrote in baseball?
His name, it will remain anonymous. Let's just say, call him DJT.
No.
Donald Trump voted
So
for
Donald
baseball?
Trump sent you a ballot?
To vote for baseball because he didn't want an illegal vote.
Yeah.
Because that's a good man. All right. Well, baseball. So we have at least one vote that wasn't a mixture.
Yeah.
That was for baseball.
Yeah.
But the rest was a tie. All right. Good night.
Bye-bye. Try and roast me.
Okay.
I can. I think I can take it.
All right. Hey.
Okay. Oh, wait, I think I got one. So you're dressed as the Flash, but it seems more like you would want to run away from being normal.
It's just a roast, bro.
It's a road. What's the? Hey, Mr. Apples and Bananas.
Yeah, red and yellow.
Guy dressed in red and yellow. Tony Hinchcliffe.
You're apples and
Mr.
bananas.
Apples and-
Everybody give it
Apples
up
and
for
bananas.
Mr. Apples and Bananas.
And he gets a laugh at that. He tries to call everybody Mr. Apples and Bananas. It's okay, Pat. I didn't mean it.
It was just a joke. I thought you had thick
It was
skin.
Hinch. It was Hinch.
He's just
that said
going
it.
Hinch.
He's going Hinch. You try one. You
You just
try one.
cliff him.
Here, Pat, do me. Do me. Do me, Pat.
Do him.
You look like a
Do me. Dude, that's good.
funny.
That's something he would say.
That's funny. That's the kind of stuff you would say, Mr. Apples and Bananas.
Come on, stop it.